Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Taurus, January 28, 2025. Today's Venus-Mars trine aspect boosts your social or romantic life, as well as your enjoyment of learning or your personal interests. Relations with siblings, a partner, classmates, and acquaintances improve as you see them in a new light. Good cheer and optimism can help strengthen bonds. Sharing memories can be rewarding. This can be a time for pleasant, productive, and possibly spicy connections or conversations. Complicated or past relationships can be a stronger focal point now. There can also be a need or desire for more movement and activity in your life, particularly on a mental plane. At the same time, getting moments to yourself can be especially replenishing as the moon spends another day in your privacy sector. You can quickly become comfortable with your feelings and everything behind the scenes. Today and tomorrow arrive with so much joyous potential for the love you could be thanking your lucky stars. As sweet Venus, our goddess planet of attraction and sensuality, dances through the heavens, she will reach out her hand in a sextile to electric Uranus, who is shaking it up in your solar house of dating and passion. This could bring a sudden decision to turn a casual lover into a committed partner or allow singles to meet someone who tickles their fancy. Couples could find a whirlwind adventure awaits. If you're able to go on a spontaneous trip today, you'll love it. You could get what you want. But you will have to consider how you navigate the interaction before it happens, since Venus in Pisces will trine Mars retrograde in Cancer. Think about what you want to gain in a professional arrangement. You should negotiate your compensation to make more money, or you should negotiate your responsibilities. Regardless of what you will ask for, it would help if you had a clear idea of what you want before you ask for it. Your wishes will likely be fulfilled, so choose wisely. Today's aspect might tempt you off course and disrupt your balanced lifestyle with tantalizing new ideas and projects. This can be curtailed through mindfulness. Yoga is recommended. It's not that new ideas aren't worthwhile, it's just better to stick to the plan and not be distracted by absolutely everything that is shiny and new. For instance, if you are invited to a function that sounds better than the one you are previously committed to, beware of your impulses to change plans. Taking time out for yourself is an essential part of being an effective teacher. In fact, it's vital no matter what you do. You need to wind down and rejuvenate from time to time, regardless of how much you love your work. Downtime will not only give you the rest you need and keep you healthy, it will refresh you and make you more effective on the work front. Driving yourself to the limit serves no one. On this healing day, take care of yourself. As the moon makes its first visit to a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart for the year, the timing couldn't be better. While this is something that was always going to see it clash with Jupiter in your busy work sector, this is key to knowing when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off. What makes the timing significant is that Jupiter is coming to a standstill ahead of his direct turn, so there will be little pushback, while the weekend will be a more even playing field. However, mainly because when Jupiter turns direct, the pace is going to start picking up. At the same time that a clash between Mars, in retrograde motion in your relationship sector, and Mercury, now in his final days in Capricorn that peaked yesterday, is separating, support is growing to turn this into the opportunity it always was. While this may have pushed some old buttons, this has left you with a better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you, just as support from Venus, the planet of love in your communication sector, is building. Our eyes in the sky. Today brings a celestial alignment that feels like an open invitation to revisit, recalibrate, and reignite areas of your life that deserve another chance. With Venus in compassionate Pisces forming a harmonious trine with Mars retrograde in nurturing Cancer, you are being offered the cosmic equivalent of a do-over. Whether this applies to a romantic relationship, a financial endeavor, or a creative project that holds meaning for you, now is the time to pause, reflect, and approach it with fresh energy. Have you ever experienced the sense of relief and quiet exhilaration that comes with getting a second shot at something important? That's exactly the kind of opportunity this moment is offering you. Trust in the process, and don't be afraid to take another look at the details or open up to a heartfelt conversation. These actions could reveal possibilities you hadn't noticed before. Relationships, especially those closest to your heart, may bring their own set of challenges today. But challenges aren't always negative, sometimes they're invitations to grow together. If you've noticed tension building with a partner, a friend, or even a family member, remember had a little space can work wonders. Have you ever found that time apart allows you to see things from a different perspective and appreciate the connection even more deeply? Taking this approach now can help strengthen your bond. When you reconnect, you might find that the things you share are richer, and your communication flows more naturally. Be open to listening, and don't underestimate the healing power of expressing your feelings with kindness and understanding. At the same time, the day's energy might leave you feeling a bit restless or on edge. You may notice this manifesting in ways you don't intend, such as being short-tempered or impatient with those around you. Have you ever caught yourself lashing out at a loved one only to realize later it was really about your own stress or inner turmoil? If that resonates, take it as a sign to slow down and prioritize your well-being. A calming activity, like a walk in nature, a quiet moment of meditation, or even treating yourself to a soothing massage, can do wonders for your mood. When you nurture your body and mind, you'll find yourself better equipped to handle whatever the day brings with a clear and steady perspective. This alignment between Venus and Mars also brings the gift of seeing things in a new light. It's as though the universe is gently nudging you to step back from your usual way of thinking and consider alternatives you may not have noticed before. Have you ever had a breakthrough when you let go of an old assumption or pattern and allowed yourself to see a situation differently? That's the kind of energy you're working with right now. Avoid falling into the trap of placing blame or pointing fingers. Instead, reflect on your role in the dynamics at play and be open to the lessons this moment holds. Growth often comes from the willingness to look inward, and the self-awareness you gain can pave the way for deeper trust and connection in all areas of your life. On the practical side of things, this is an excellent time to focus on financial matters. The energy is flowing smoothly, and you may find that decisions or transactions come together with less effort than usual. If you've ever regretted not acting on an opportunity during a moment of stability, take this as your sign to be proactive. Research new investment options, explore fresh ideas for growth, and don't hesitate to take calculate-D risks that feel aligned with your goals. While it's tempting to stay in your comfort zone, using this time wisely can set the stage for long-term success. Physically, you're likely feeling strong and capable, but your attention might be drawn to the well-being of those around you. While it's wonderful to care for others, don't let that focus pull you away from your own needs. Have you ever been so wrapped up in helping someone else that you neglected your own health or happiness? It's a delicate balance, but one worth striving for. Take time to address any lingering issues you may have been avoiding, whether that's a physical concern or an emotional wound. Conversations with trusted confidants can provide the support and perspective you need, and if necessary, seeking professional help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Self-care isn't a luxury, it's a necessity that allows you to show up as your best self for those who depend on you. Ultimately, this day is about finding harmony between action and reflection, between caring for yourself and supporting others, and between embracing your emotions and stepping into your power. Life may throw a few challenges your way, but within those challenges lie opportunities to grow, connect, and realign with your true purpose. Think about the areas of your life where a second chance might be just what you need.